What is it like to take your grandfather to a top heart hospital in Vietnam? Do you have to wait for a long time? Is it expensive? I'll answer all of these questions in today's video. Hi everyone, I'm Kien, a father of 3 daughters from Vietnam. My grandfather is 82 years old this year, and he suffers from both cardiovascular and lung diseases. Every month, I take him to the hospital for a checkup and to get his medication. Today is one of those days. Since my wife took our car to work, I'm riding my bicycle to my younger brother's house to borrow his. The hospital is about 10 kilometers away from my house. Grandpa and I are in the car now. Let's go. This is a medical center in Tay Ho district. Because the main hospital is currently being rebuilt, they have temporarily relocated here. Before the checkup, we have to go to the registration counter and get his blood pressure checked. There are 2 options here, service care or insurance care. Service care is faster and allows you to choose your own doctor, costing 450,000 VND, around 18 US dollars. Insurance care is free, but the waiting time is much longer. I used to bring my grandfather here under the insurance plan, and that experience required us to leave the house at 5 a.m. Once registered, we head up to the examination area. As you can see, there's a sea of people here, mostly elderly. It's actually quite empty because it's afternoon. If it were morning, it would be 5 times more crowded. To be honest, I used to be overwhelmed by how crowded it gets here. There's a statistic that really makes me think. The average life expectancy in Vietnam is quite high at around 74 years old, but the healthy life expectancy is only 65. This means that Vietnamese people spend about 9 years at the end of their lives dealing with illness, and cardiovascular disease is one of the leading killers. You won't believe it, but it's not just my paternal grandfather who gets his monthly medicine here. My maternal grandparents, as well as my uncle and aunt, all have to visit every 1 to 2 months. After getting our queue number, I pay the fee and take my grandfather to get an ECG electrocardiogram. Luckily, going in the afternoon means the process is quite fast. Once the ECG is done, we just wait for the results and see the doctor for the prescription. A big plus here is that the medical staff are very enthusiastic and respectful toward the elderly. The doctors are also incredibly kind. They always ask how my grandpa has been feeling over the past month and if there are any unusual symptoms before writing the prescription. And here is the total cost for today's visit. Service care fee, 450,000 VND. Medicine, 150,000 VND. Parking fee, 30,000 VND. You might wonder why the medicine is so cheap, right? It's because the vast majority was covered by national health insurance. Without insurance, this prescription would cost 2,200,000 VND, about 87 US dollars. More importantly, since my grandfather is a military veteran, his health insurance is fully funded by the government, giving him 100% coverage. That is the entire journey and the cost of a cardiovascular checkup for a typical patient in Vietnam. Touch wood, everything went smoothly today and my grandfather is doing well. What about you? What do you think about the healthcare system and medical costs in Vietnam? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye and see you next time.